Nom 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 nom. Nah, no thanks, Sam. I don't need another. Besides, if I have another, I might just turn into a zombie myself. I got a show to do. Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It is Deej here, and we got some more Minecraft for you today. And if you've seen the last episode, you know I got a new supply of iron. And so what we can do is some more technical stuff. Yeah, the iron golem farm right over there. What I plan on today is adding to it to make it more than just an iron golem farm. And what we're going to do is add in some automatic pumpkin and melon farms, and maybe even some more sugarcane farm like you've seen down below by my zombie cocktails. This is a small one module bit of a automatic melon farm. And as you can see, there's the stalk, and when a melon grows on either side, it pushes it out, and in this case, gets into the hopper. And the redstone is quite simple. If you can see right here, it's all based on a bud switch. That's the bud switch right there. So if anything grows here or here, oop, okay. I guess if it does it within a couple seconds, there isn't, because of the delay of this right here. But yeah, so the wiring's pretty simple actually. If you see, right here are two non-sticky pistons, and this is a sticky piston, and it goes right into the back of this right here, as you can see. And when it does power because it's a redstone block, so it powers all the way through this block up to here, which powers these pistons here, and also powers this one to make it a bud switch. So it's quite a simple system, and then yeah, since it's modular, you can just keep going down the side. And what we're going to do is take this and go put a couple layers over on the iron golem farm. So not only will the iron golems be collecting in the middle, but so will all of the melons, the pumpkins, and the sugar cane. I think that's about all I can do over there. I want to think of some sort of a cookie farm. Well, I better go in the door. I do want to think of a cookie farm, but since there are multiple phases of these growing, I don't believe you can bud switch these. But you can make it to where, say, like since these are all fully grown, what I'm thinking is I have to do some testing because I've actually never messed with cocoa plants before. But I think if you move I remember from years ago when I first started playing Minecraft that someone had made sort of a bone mealing system, and I think the way that they did it is they just shook the block with a piston. So I wonder if you take a piston and go up and down, or any way that it'll knock all these off, and yeah, you can go from there. I don't know. That's an idea down the road. Anyway, let's go over to the iron golem farm and map some of this out. I'll be right back. I don't know exactly what I'll need, but I know I'll need some of these. I don't really need that comparators, and I'm sure I don't need the grass block either. I'm sure some hoppers. I got plenty of iron over there, so we don't need to grab any of that. Let's take a bucket just cause. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, like I said, we're going to be adding some farms over at the iron golem farm. So also, one thing I've been doing is trying to work on these trails. All I really have done is use the beaten path, a little bit of what I think looks like cattails, which is, we all know, wheat, by water, some trees, and lighting up the pathway with pumpkins and such. Now, I've seen other people try to mix this up, and I just don't like the look of like coarse dirt and all that mixed in with it. Now, if it was like a stone walkway, I like the look of, mixing gravel and andesite and whatnot. But for now, I think this is good. I'm just kind of adding trees and bushes and stuff along the way as we go. But yeah, just trying to make actual pathways. What? All right. The guardian of the cave. Just making actual pathways where I actually walk a lot. And since I come over here quite a bit, I made it stretch all the way out here. This is one of those little nano farms, if you ever seen one of those where you can just, I don't have any of the proper stuff, but, oh, and I'm out of bone meal. That's one thing I need to do is come over and actually add a bunch of bone meal for each one of these droppers or dispensers. But yeah, you just hold down a potato or a carrot or wheat and it just spams you with goods. It's kind of what I was doing. I use it to trade with villagers. Some of these guys in here are farmers, and they like potatoes and carrots and wheat a whole lot. They just won't stop buying it. Anyway, so yeah, like I said again and again, we are going to be making somewhat of a skyscraper out of this. I'm actually going to be utilizing this wall that I kind of made, or well, support rather. But yeah, so I don't think we're going to be needing another layer of iron golem spawning like this, because just leaving this on for a couple days, I've got plenty of iron. It's already into that one chest because I have been taking it out, and I've got at least a single chest full of iron blocks. So I've got iron for days, and I don't really need to have more really. And if you also have seen the tutorial that I put out right before this video came out, this keeps our spawn chunk loaded even when no one's online. I think it's about, oh, it's half empty, and it just keeps spitting cobblestone and flowers through there every few seconds just to keep the chunk loaded if no one's online, and that's how we got so much iron. But yeah, let's pick out a spot right up here. I guess we don't have to really pick. We're just going to fill one wall with one thing, another wall with another, and I'm thinking one wall of pumpkins, one wall of melons, because I will quite honestly get more than we can really need in probably a day, and then 2 walls of sugar cane, because we'll be constantly using that to make some emeralds. I did get a little guy in here. I got one of those librarians up top there, one of those white guys. He sells mending books. So I have mending on quite a few of my things, but I still need it on most of my gear, and I think only a couple of tools. Anyway, I am going to map this out. Well, not map it out. I know what I'm doing. I just need to start building it, and that's going to take me a bit of trial and error that I'm not going to do on camera and save you guys the eyesore and hassle. And I'll come back with some progress. All right, it's almost nighttime. Time to call it a day for this day's work. Yeah, there's one wall. Let's kind of get over. It's kind of blending in with the other side. Here's one wall of this melon part. So as you can see, there are 9 pumpkins. Oh, and there's one goes right now. And see, and it just pumps off, plucks right off into the water, down the chute, and will collect down in the chest below. I'll eventually have to do like an item sorting system when I finish this project up. That'll probably be the next. So I mean, well, actually, that's the same project. It'll be the end of this project. So what I'm thinking is a replicated wall of this on the other side for regular melons, and then, like I was saying before, having sugarcane farm. Two sets, one on each side of the wall here. Wow, it's kind of hard to talk about this. And that will probably be enough over time, especially if I keep my spawn chunk loader down there going. It'll be definitely, I mean, I know we're going to overload on pumpkins and melons, but we can always use that sugar cane. But yeah, I don't know. I want to cover this up because I don't like the way it just looks like dirt, but I also can't I can't like cover this up right here because there needs to be sunlight to these doors that keep this village rocking. So I can't go too far back, and I didn't want to sink too far in because then it would cut down the width that you could use if you're going to use all sides. So that's kind of why I went with melons. Will stretch wider than the sugar cane because you can stick the sugar cane in the middle here for whatever width you don't have for the pumpkins. Yeah, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let's go check it out. It's only been going a couple minutes. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 3 pumpkins already. See, this thing's going to be kicking. All right. So like I said, I'm going to replicate that on the opposite side here. Well, first I'm going to take a nap because we don't need no unsuspected creepers or unexpected creepers coming in and kicking off a different kind of party. We definitely don't need any of the villagers getting out either. Okay, I think it's safe to sleep. Let's do it. All right, I'll be back with some more melons. All right, not too much. All right, that didn't take too much time. Here is the melon side. We got pumpkins and we got melons. I don't know. I could have put something to distinguish that, but it doesn't really matter. They come spitting out all the same. The melons actually shoot much farther than the pumpkins do so far. They just started plucking right away. I'm honestly surprised one hasn't gone off right now, because as soon as I tilled it up and bone mealed those sprouts, they just started pumping out. No, I guess they're camera shy. All right, time to move on to the sugar cane. Put one of these up here, and I'm going to do it just like the way I did it over at my base, minus the, hoppers and glass and such, but the same mechanism. I'm going to try to stick it right in the middle in between here, right in between there. And look, it's just now nighttime. Time to take another nap. And I'll be back with some sugar caning. Up and down, up and down. I just made a bunch of pistons, but after going up and down and falling even more, I'm gonna build an elevator. Screw this ladder. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's better. I don't like ladders. This works. This works just fine. Instant too. Pretty instant. Way better than waiting for a ladder. Uh-oh. And that's why I need it, because I can't even jump over. All right, back to work. All right, it's been a long day, but I got it all sorted out, and we got sugarcane, we got melons. Oh, I do need to replace it. I jumped on it real quick a minute ago. So I got to replace that, but we got pumpkins, melons, and double the sugarcane. And if you did miss my sugarcane farm episode from back in the day, this is just a simple bud switch automatic sugarcane system. So this is the bud switch. So as soon as any sugarcane grows right there, the whole system will, the wall will push all the sugarcane out, and same as that bud switch over there. And just like that, boom, 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 boom. It all falls into the water. It'll collect down below. And so now that we have all this set up, and we got a fancy little elevator over there. Man, this place is really coming together. Now I need to go below, down. Oh, wow. It grew already. That's crazy. So there will be a little bit of loss. As you can see, the sugarcane popped over here. That is kind of odd that it popped over here. But then also some of the melons stay on the wood, or on the dirt, sorry. And then, yeah, some of them just catch on the edges, and then I'm sure the way that the sugarcane gets pushed, that it's going to be sporadic and spraying everywhere. But over time, I ain't going to care. So let's look down below here. Now, this is the next project. So now we have to start making all this stuff auto-sort. As you can see, it's starting to get a bunch of different stuff in here. Now, some of this is just building blocks that I have dropped. That right there is what only thing we'll be seeing. So I need to make a depository for the iron, for the pumpkins, for the melons, for the sugarcane, and I'm probably just gonna end up tossing the poppies into a cactus or something like that. Not quite sure. From here, do I make a little cavern or maybe a room right here? This is what I don't know, and this is where I'm at this point. So now I have to do a little bit of brainstorming, and I will be back to you guys with a little bit more of a plan. I just know I need to make a place for this stuff to auto sort. So we're gonna need at least 4 receptacles, or lines of chests, I guess, not receptacles, because definitely going to need, obviously, more than 1 double chest for the iron, and for all the rest, actually, I'm going to need at least 2 double chests for everything, at least. Definitely more for the iron, definitely more for the sugarcane, maybe not that much more for, or actually, I don't think I'll need more than 2 double chests for the both the melons, the pumpkins and the melons. Anyway, let me brainstorm some stuff, and we'll be right back. All right. Alrighty, people. What we did here, ooh, we dug it out. We dug it out. If you remember before, I had all my chests here with all my stuff. And right now we just have a temporary thing going on. I realized something, peeps. There's a big problem. Oh, we have a victim. They're pumping out quick. Right before I hit record, the one was burning. Let me pop up real quick. So these farms, I can't even believe that I did this. I mean, I thought this was the best thing ever, and I was gonna make, something really cool. Well, this is really cool. Even I didn't pay attention to my last video that I made. I even said in the last video that this whole putting these types of things in the spawn chunk, and especially with my spawn chunk loader down there that keeps it running, that this was only really useful for iron golem farms and villager spawners. So there's a certain thing about plants that they don't reproduce. The pumpkins won't grow, the wheat won't grow, the melons won't grow, and if I was doing anything with potatoes and such, they won't grow unless a character is actually logged in and around them. I believe 100 and quiet computer, quiet. I'm doing a video. I believe 129 blocks. So there is that slight problem that this won't be fully efficient like the Iron Golem farm with this constantly running. So one thing I think I will do is put maybe on like a tier up there, or if I make a mob farm, for mob drops up there to where so nothing is spawning around here. That might be one thing. Oh, there goes some sugar cane. So it does work while I'm here. But what I was thinking is an AFK fish farm or something to where people can AFK here, or it'd be great if there was a mob spawner here, but I don't know. I haven't gone too deep here, so I doubt it. But yeah, an AFK fish farm is probably prime, or just a chilling room. Who knows? But if you're gonna be chilling, you might as well be doing something, right? But yeah, so while not everyone's offline, and like even if the spawn chunk loader's going, none of this stuff will be producing and kicking out. Wow! But while you're here, wow, look at that! It does pump out quite a bit. So I will continue on with the item sorting system. I just wanted to give you guys an update and point out my folly in this type of video. But yeah, let's move on. And look at that, they're trading potatoes back and forth. I had some of the villagers get out. If you can see that, like, there's a couple of two and only one. Oh, and down below there's some guys here in the ground. Apparently there's enough to keep the iron golem spawning. But I had slight issue. I don't know what happened when I reset the server with the update to 1.94. Some of them spawned through the corners, so that's why I boosted up around the corners with other glass blocks. I think they can bust through the corners of glass. Not sure. But the iron golems still spawn. But yeah, they're throwing potatoes around because I was trying to breed them. But for 2 days now, they won't breed, but they just throw potatoes at each other. I'm rambling. Let's get on to building. Alrighty, we got some item sorting system going on. I haven't quite built it up, but if I remember right, this is how it goes. So we've got something for iron, which is probably going to be the most, and I don't know if 3 is going to be enough. But we got iron, we got, I don't know if we'll keep posies or poppies. Melons, pumpkins, and then sugar cane. So these are the things well, you know what? We actually probably need another for like spare stuff, because I've seen some slimes and some inks, some ink sacks. I think that's it though. But yeah, we'll definitely need another for randoms. You know what? Actually, what we'll do is probably make, because since I don't want poppies, is we'll probably make the random and poppy combined or something like that. Oh, look, another victim. Thank you for the iron, buddy. But yeah, so we got this set up. I don't even know how I'm gonna make this place look. I gotta carve it out. It's gotta look better than this. But yeah, so I'm just throwing it together. I'm throwing it together and letting you guys know. Let's do this. Well, this is sort of the moment of truth. I have it hooked up to where I have iron, sugarcane. Oop, oh, melon and pumpkin. And I am going to set this up, but for now we're going to leave it open so it drags everything else into it. But the sneaky part is, let's get rid of that. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. There's a lot more in there than I thought. Let's put this, this, and that. And it should start feeding. I'll have to do something about all this stuff. That's a lot of iron. What am I going to do with all this stuff? Alright, be right back. Alright, so I hooked this up. I took the dive and I cut into it and boom, bam, boom, pa-pow. Look at that. Sugarcane, iron, melons. No pumpkins yet. Weird. And the poppies and miscellaneous. There is a point where I'm going to experiment with this soon, where I want to make a system to where there'll be probably a trap chest. So, you know, I don't know if you guys are familiar how trap chest works, but if you're in them, they won't. It's kind of like a power source. So, or you know how it's kind of like how this system works. When these torches here power this block and power this hopper, they won't suck or pull, right? That when you power a hopper, it won't access things. So with a trap chest, when you're in it, when you're open and access to it, it won't push or pull items. So I want to make a garbage disposal system that uses a trap chest to where you can put stuff in it, and when you're putting it in it, say like this, and say like I put this in there like that, and if I had a hopper underneath it, it wouldn't suck out of it yet, right? So you're like, oh, maybe I don't want to get rid of that and I want to pull it back real quick. Instead of a hopper system automatically pulling it out, it won't. And also a flushing system like a lever where I hit a lever and it flushes the system. So maybe I like have, bloop, 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 and I don't want all that stuff, right? You know, theoretically, let's keep all that. And I hit the button and then it all shoots out into either some lava or a cactus. I want to think about that system after this, right? All right. So what I need to work on now, though, is making this place look good. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time doing that. But for now, you can see that this works, right? All right. This is going to be good. Three deep. And if the one that's going to be the most... Wow, they're just pouring in. All right, I guess I don't have to breed the villagers. The one that's going to be the most abundant is this iron. So I'm just going to have to come in and make iron blocks every now and then, because sugarcane I'm going to be spending on books and stuff, or, you know, emeralds. These are going to... I'm probably going to make a potion stand, and pumpkins, you know, I'm just going to keep lighting things up with them, and poppies, well, you know, whatever. All right, let's make this place look better, because right now it's just a big old hole in the ground, and this does not look good. Let's turn this into something. Alrighty, peeps. Did a little gussying up of this room down here. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. So we got the storage. You seen this was bare just a moment ago. The whole sorting system. We got the iron. Ooh, we got a lot more iron going. Sugarcane's pumping. The melons are going pretty darn good. I had to make some melons for the thing on the other side. Pumpkins, yep, not bad. And this is the miscellaneous. This isn't just sorting out poppies itself. This is everything comes here. So if any ink sacs or any slimes happen to come through, or a dead zombie maybe, that will all come into here. So on the other side, I did iron blocks. Don't have many yet. I didn't know what else to do with sugar. Or I don't want sugar, so I didn't want to do cane sugar. So I did paper, and then melons, and then jack-o'-lanterns. And then, I don't know, I didn't really want to put dye, so I don't know. Maybe if slime balls do come through, I'll just put them over here or something. But I haven't seen a slime ball in forever, so I think the one or two that came through was kind of a freak accident. Anyway, yep, left a couple crafting tables. I was going to put something on here and do some carpet under or over these lanterns, but I figured that looks just fine. Anyway, we've hit the allotment for time today, peeps. If you enjoyed this video, please do by all means leave a like and check back for new videos. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I will be bringing out some more Minecraft videos for you. Hopefully a little sooner than the last one. I apologize to all my viewers. I get addicted to working on other projects or poker. Poker has been what it is 1 or 2 days a week this week, and then the others are building my new bakery business, either experimenting with baked goods. I made cake pops for the first time this week, or just simply trying to build the business itself, like the website. And after a while this video renders, I'm gonna go be trying to get in a second job, just because you know, I'm younger and I can handle it, and more money would be great. And I've never had a second job, so I'm just wondering if I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, while this video renders, I'm gonna go try and apply for another baking job at this new restaurant opening. So I'll be doing 2 baking jobs and opening my own bakery all at once, and trying to get you guys some videos. So bear with me. I hope you understand. Anyways, as always, peeps, thanks for gaming and stay watching. Wait. Thanks for watching and stay gaming. God damn it. I'm back to messing that up. Thanks for watching and stay gaming.